World Summit 2022 for Peace on the Korean Peninsula recently kicked off in Seoul with dozens of world leaders calling for an end to the Cold War's last remaining division, the Korean Peninsula. Prime Minister Hun Sen of the Royal Government of Cambodia said North and South Korea need to swiftly conclude a peace treaty and end the war. He said his own country was divided by war, but this ended 20 years ago thanks to the best choice of dialogue, stating, "We cannot choose war to end war." Some 160 nations are being represented during the three-day summit, running from February 11th to the 13th, and hosted by Universal Peace Federation co-founder Dr. Hak Ja-han Moon, with co-chairs Prime Minister Hun Sen and former United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon.
Peace on Korean Peninsula has a symbolic meaning for all of us because Cold War divided East Germany, West Germany, South Yemen, North Yemen, South Vietnam, North Vietnam. All the other nations reunited again. Today we have one Germany, one Yemen, one Vietnam. But Cold War is continuing only on Korean Peninsula. It is now time for a new era on Korean Peninsula.
Speakers addressed several hundred people attending in person, as well as a global virtual audience of millions of people participating through 3,500 broadcast networks around the world.
What we learned through this challenging time in my country and around the planet is that there's nothing that's impossible when nations work together for the common good. That said, the dream of a united Korea is possible.
We are all for peace. The question is, what are we prepared to do in order to make it possible?
The first summit with Kim Jong-un in June 2018 appeared to build on the sense of goodwill that negotiations between the South and North had achieved. But words are one thing, real progress is quite another.
Many world leaders spoke to their own nation's history of peace building, including Senegal President Macky Sall, who is chairman of the African Union.
Elle ne s'offre pas comme une évidence par elle-même. Elle se cultive dans le jardin du courage, de la confiance et du dialogue.
We need collectively, all of us, to come together to champion the human rights of the people in North Korea. And you know what? We can do that peacefully, using every diplomatic channel available. A unified Korea would show the world that anything is possible.
Speakers highlighted challenges to peace, like resistance to denuclearization, foreign troops in South Korea, strained relations in the Asia-Pacific region, and core Korean differences in leadership and values.
The human race will move forward to safety, to prosperity, and to freedom only if good people take the time, show the courage, and get involved.
Summit speakers offered a range of solutions, including the encouragement of new friendships with the North Korean people through trade, tourism, and cultural exchanges. The annual summit, spearheaded by Dr. Moon and her late husband, Reverend Dr. Sung Myung Moon's vision of reunifying their homeland, has drawn the support of key leaders throughout the world and virtual audiences participating in numerous countries. The summit continues with more leaders slated to speak over the next 2 days.